wow. Just wow. And I'm not using that term lightly. This series finale was just spectacular. Now, I'm not sure if I've just gotten used to Legend of Korra having very sloppy endings. The first 3 seasons, well, I guess it's not fair to say Season 1 had a sloppy ending, mainly because Season 1 was supposed to be a miniseries, and they didn't know it was going to spin out into something very successful. Season 2, I think that's a fair assessment. And Season 3, I'm not sure if that's entirely fair, mainly because Season 3's finale segues into Season 4. But Season 2, definitely. But wow, this felt very polished, very neat, and you can tell a lot of care was put into this finale. And wow. Oh, and keep in mind, I'm sorry if I'm stuttering or stuff. It's 2:30 in the morning and I'm making this review, but I just had to do this because wow. So, starting off with the visuals, you can really tell that this was the finale because they went all out. They started off with Bolin lifting a giant wall. Like he was earthbending a giant wall. And that was spectacular. And you also had the other earthbenders. They were bending buildings. Like entire skyscrapers. And chucking them at the giant mech suit. And I was just sitting there like, oh my god, this is awesome. It's 2:30 in the morning and I should be working. But this is awesomer than work. And I really did think that, especially the battle in the giant mech suit between Korra and Kuvira was just beautiful. It was like going back to Season 1. They just took whatever was left in the budget and said, go ahead, just go. This is the finale. Run with it. And it was beautiful. And I also really did like, and I noticed it's a small thing, but, small things go a long way. That's what she said. Sorry. The Spirit Vine energy and the mech suits looked a lot more, they looked more visually appeasing. Not appeasing, appealing. They looked very good. Everything looked very good. The city looked very good. The bending, it looked like Season 1 bending. And, you can tell, if you're a Korra fan, the difference between the bending in Season 1 and Seasons 2 and 3. Because Seasons 2 and 3, they actually said, oh yeah, we have a budget because we're doing a series. Ooh. And with Season 1, they were just like, haha, throwing money in the air, make it rain because this is a mini-series. And we're going to make it look very pretty. And this was just on par with that, if not better. And I just thought that visually it was beautiful, especially in the end with the when the WMD, Kuvira's weapon of mass destruction, created a new spirit portal in the heart of Republic City. Yeah. And I'll talk about my thoughts on there being a spirit portal in the heart of Republic City, and the significance of that later. But yeah, visually this was a beautiful ending. And just a beautiful. Everything was beautiful. Everything was awesome. Now on to the writing. I've had issues with Legend of Korra's writing as of late. However, this just I can overlook certain things because I really did like the way this was handled. As I said before, this felt very polished. This felt very it was taken care of very nicely. I'm not sure if anyone else noticed. They probably did, because people aren't stupid. Well, I'd like to believe so anyway. But no one, the villains didn't die in this finale, which is very odd for Legend of Korra. You know, season 1 you had, oh man, I don't remember his name. But both he and his brother died. Season 2, Unalaq and I believe Vatu died. No, Vatu didn't die. Just Unalaq. Unalaq died. Unalaq's dead. Season 3, you had who I like to call hentai tentacle water lady. Yeah, she was there and she died. And so did her boyfriend, I believe. I don't remember. I haven't seen season 3 in a while. He died, and Sparky Boom Boom lady, she had her head blown off, and there was only one villain remaining. So, actually, I just noticed something. The number of villains dying decreased each season. Huh. That's pretty interesting. And I really did like how this villain was reformed. Like, they didn't just go completely mad and say, I'm gonna destroy you all, like the others did. You know, Kuvira learned her lesson, and she turned herself in. I thought that was nice. And also, the thing with Julie and Varric, I thought that was very beautiful. Wow, I sound very sappy right now. But I thought it was very good. I thought it was handled very nicely. You had now, first off, I like to say I didn't know where they were going with Varric and Julie when they first started. Because when they first started, I thought they were just going to do the Tony Stark and Pepper Potts thing. You know, not from the movies, but from the comic books, where they're just very flirty with each other. And, you know, they work together. And, you know, it's very, very playful, professional. Because, you know, when they first started out, that's kind of the vibe that I got from it. But here, no, Julie and Varric got hitched, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was gonna be like one of the kids, or whatever. Well, not the kids. They're adults now. But you know, I thought it was gonna be one of the main protagonists. But no, it was Varric and Julie. Actually, I feel very stupid that I didn't figure that out or assume that beforehand. Oh well. But speaking of which is a weird segue, but it works if you really think about it. Asami's dad, he died. Wasn't expecting that either. I knew he was gonna be in the show more, in the finale, but I didn't know he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna be redeemed and everyone was gonna welcome him back after he saved the city or helped save the city. But no, he sacrificed his life, and that was. I mean, as we approached it with when they started getting into the hummingbirds, that's the part when I knew, oh yeah, he's gonna die. But I wasn't beforehand. I wasn't expecting it. But as we got to it, I was thinking, oh man, this can be very disastrous. But it was handled very nicely, I thought. And oh man, this is gonna be a longer video than I usually make. So anyway, we have he died. And that was kind of awesome and sad, but he died like a boss. Well, I mean, not like a boss. He got crushed in a bug-like machine on a giant machine's leg. That's actually not very boss at all. But the sacrifice was cool. So, yeah, I thought that was nice. And, yeah. The ending, though, was... and I said I was gonna get back to this, and this is me making good on that promise. The ending with the spirit portal in the heart of the sea. Now, if you really do like Legend of Korra, you know that the show, the whole premise of the show in Republic, well, not the premise of the show, Republic City. Yeah, Republic City. Wow, it's early in the morning. Republic City was started by Avatar Aang. And Aang was very in tune spiritually. And it's said that that Republic City was as much of a part of him as his tattoos were, or something along the lines of that. And yeah, that's basically saying it was a part of his spirit. And now there's a giant spirit portal in the heart of the city. I just thought that was pretty neat. And I also liked how this ended between Korra and her friend, because Korra and Asami are typically seen either being, ooh, we're friends, while they're also simultaneously pining for Mako, competing with each other. And I just really liked how they just said, hey, let's just go backpacking in the spirit world. Wouldn't that be cool? I was just like, yeah, that would be cool. And they did that. I'm assuming that they did that as friends, but I know for a lot of the Korosami fan people out there, they're gonna take that elsewhere. And that's cool, I guess. So yeah, all in all, I really liked this series finale. And wow, no more Korra forever. I have no idea what I'm going to do with my life on Thursdays. Besides work. So, yeah. I'm probably going to redo this when, I have all my thoughts together. And when I'm thinking straight. But, yeah. Legend of Korra Legend of Korra series finale. I thought it was pretty good. Let me know what you think about it, and yeah, thanks for watching.